Who's ready to get packaged? What's up, people? It's showtime. How's it going? Let me go ahead and hop on camera, and we'll begin today's festivities. JJ and Wonder Woman are checking in. Hello. Are you guys out and about at the Sonic panel at the UN Assembly today? Or is it the more likely scenario that you're traveling to Japan to research Super Metroid methods that might help you beat my time? How we doing, everybody? Did you think I was going to open the game without you guys so you would miss the intro? Here it comes, bye-bye. What's up? We got Wackadude, Hat Kid Sam, Third Bruno, Ghostaburb, Eblo, Hat Kid Sam again. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome back to the Pack neighborhood. Now, Hat Kid says new save file. What about a new save file? Because we are resuming from where we left off. And always great to check in with Sonic Generations. They went from actual English to gibberish in the Re-Pac. Is it because they would have to pay the voice actors again? But they just paid some kindergarten kids to go. Alright, Sam, I'll try to call you just Sam. JJ says, could you have bought a Super Famicom controller yesterday? Yeah, I think that's legal in all major countries. All mainline countries allow you to buy it. Welcome back, baby. As we look at a baby pack. Now, Third Bruno had said, how'd everything go on Wednesday? Wednesday, let's see. What did I do? Well, I got wrecked in Sonic 4. JJ cleaned up that by a long shot. I never had a chance. But it was fun. I did okay-ish in Sonic Drift 2. Alright, nice. Now JJ's SNES is playing with real power. Are you going to be able to have more convenient remapping now? Because, yeah, last night I sent JJ my newest Super Metroid time of 116. Dude, energy recharge station right before Dragon. Game changer, to say the least. Why don't I start with, Ocean Dash 4? Pirate Dash 4. How's it going? Ghost of Burb. But yes, Third Bruno confirms. Rather different direction. HMS Windbag episode. How appealing. Let's do it, baby. Welcome back to the zone, everybody. Okay, JJ says, the benefit of the new this music, dude. The benefit is just better quality buttons than your previous third-party controller. Okay, so you've always used third-party games? So much for original hardware. I'm just kidding, man. Dies right off the bat. This reminds me of that Rayman level where the walkway is collapsing. Oh, that's like a scary minor key pirate version of the good old Cracky theme. This is like a kid's version of that infamous Crash Bandicoot level on the bridge. This is a lot more manageable because you can see where you're going. And you see in my right stick, if I push my right stick all the way to the right, sometimes it doesn't register. I love that checkpoint is 2 words. That's amazing. Uh-oh, is this my first boss? Wow, he's scary. Ghost of Burb had a weird day, weird week. Happy to lend the good vibes here at the zone, no matter how weird it gets. Third Bruno says, this was that song I was humming along to. Wow, he's got a lot of hit points. That song was the only song for this whole world, jeez, in the original game. Oh, this is a press the button challenge. Do I have responsibilities? I can't tell what I'm doing that's... If I have to time hitting the buttons. A whip. Wait, do I have to... Maybe do I have to catch a bomb? To catch a bomb. That's the new show. Oh, okay, it does just have to bounce off the little target, huh? That's doable. Yeah. Ah, look how mad he is. I assume the eyes are not as high def in the original. Deflecting the cannonballs. Third Bruno knows what's up. I wonder if the boss installed all of these recycle buttons. So the bounce is pretty forgiving. The angle seems to not really matter. It's gonna go hit the pirate ship no matter what. Fine by me. Hey, that one didn't work, so it obviously doesn't always work. Whoops, man. Okay, what I realized about the bounce move is that you can't do it too fast. You have to wait a little bit in midair before you're able to do the butt bounce. So you gotta wait a moment. Nice, bro. Two more hits, man. Send the cannonballs right back at your face. Dude, first try. Okay, third Bruno had said, soon I'll hear a Re-Pac original. Was it maybe that boss music or something on the way? JJ says, hey, 116.2. Yeah, because is that your best time so far for Super Metroid 116? JJ says you better practice and do better tomorrow. And then, yeah, I had suggested doing a versus of Super Metroid on stream next week. It's not the main event of our Super Metroid season, but it's a pre-season. We're both getting in the groove. And let's see how we do as a checkpoint. Totaling fruit. That's one of my favorite expressions. Alright, JJ's best is 118. Cool. Cool. But yeah, that energy recharge outside of Dragon, man. Now I don't really have to worry as much about, stopping to refill health in the lead up. Alright, third Bruno confirms that boss music was a Re-Pac original. So is the boss music from No Pac the original? Maybe I said that wrong, sorry. But is the original boss music not even in this game? Let's see, is it... So, that's 2-2. Oh, okay, it goes from right to left, like in Japan, where they made Super Metroid. Love those triplets. Wackadude says, why does this hub world music remind you of a new venture from Sonic Rush Adventure? Like this, like that. Like this, like that. Now that sharp thing is sparkly. So I take that as a clear telegraph from the developers that if I were to butt bounce on top of this enemy, it should kill the enemy cleanly. Whoops. I'll never know. Actually, can I rev back up? Is it intentionally made so that you can just not make it? Oh, no, okay. Alright, I need to do reconnaissance. Alright, just need to know. It's just random dots in a weird pattern. Wonder if I rev roll into this helmet. Goodbye. It just disappears into a token mist. Third Bruno says the original boss music was just the same music as the chase sequence. And it was originally for the entire stage. Score 1 victory for the repackage. I assume that is hot as hay and will burn Packy Pac's feet. So I'll spare him the agony. Is this like a place to go? It happened and it was over so fast. Ah, so I can go down here? Ah, okay. It's like minus Celsius in A Shore of That Butch. What did that button do? Alright, whatever. Mouse was in the way. It's bad for artistry. I died. I didn't see... Oh, and I respawn in the exact same spot. What's the point of dying? I didn't grab the edge. Does this game have ledge grabbing or not? It's dark. JJ says the way I say Celsius, I always know. Yeah, I mean Celsius. Is it just Celsius or Celsius? Like seashells, Celsius seashells on the thermometer. I gotta get back on. And hey, what's up, Hype Urban? Yeah, you're figuring that sparkly must be a collectible? Yeah, when you see a sharp pincer on the top of an enemy, that's your inviting cue to collect the collectible. But what's up, Hype Urban? Bruno says the original Ruins 3, which was gonna be called Kooky Crypt, was cut, and instead some of their ideas for it ended up here. And that's why, unlike Sonic Colors, this stage is extra long. And it even has 2 of the Galaxian mazes. Yeah, and maybe if I find a maze, maybe I'll go into it. I feel like sometimes I don't go into them. Can I not stomp these bad Larrys? I only have 1 hit point. Oh god, there it goes. Yeah, JJ says, Sean Connery, minus Celsius. Yeah, and there's a TV character on a show that I like that pronounces a lot of those S's as SH's. Wackadude's been cooking up a spooky month OST to commemorate the coming holiday of All Hallows Eve, known on the streets as Halloween. Some of you may be familiar with Halloween as it was famously depicted in the Harry Potter series. We'll see when Hogwarts Legacy goes on sale. I want to wear the sorting hat and figure out if it's going to correctly put me in Hufflepuff. Oh no, that's a ghost. You can't stomp the ghosts. These ghosts are basically like the Echidna tribe ghosts. That's the vibe I'm getting. Watch out for the hot coals. It's a capitalism metaphor of how, just too much emphasis on money and profits. You're gonna burn yourself. Oh god. Wow, JJ says Wonder Woman, as it happens, just bought the Switch version of Hogwarts Legacy last week. And JJ is saying it's interesting. Does it have history of magic classes with nearly headless Nick? Like, it's set in the past, right? So you don't see Harry and his, schoolmates. But does it have the room of requirement? Oh god. Someone at work wrote room of requirement on one of the little drawers. And I was like, hey, I know what that is. I read the Harry Potters. I have value. This controls very well. If only Crash Bandicam controlled this well. I shouldn't have done a butt bounce. JJ says, and hey, what's up, Flynnmeister? JJ says that Hogwarts Legacy has a lot of roadblocks before you actually get to Hogwarts. And the Switch version had your guide walk into the wall endlessly. Another win for the legacy of Satoru Iwata. Switch exclusive glitches where your guide walks straight into the wall. Only on Switch. Flynnmeister's pumped for some Pac-Man World. And Hyperurban said, imagine taking stalactites to the dome like it's no big deal. I can only hope to live as bravely and perseveredly as Re-Pac Pac-Man does. Because only true heroes take stalactites to the face. Yeah, I wonder what's the roadblocks to get to Hogwarts. Does the train get a flat tire? And you have to learn the right spell to fill the tire with air? Love that sound effect. It's so comforting. JJ confirms the transport crashes. So the train gets derailed. And you have to use magic to lift it up. Wingardium Leviosa on the train. Interesting, JJ says you don't get the train. Oh, is it because it's set in the past? Before they invented train technology, so you gotta ride a horse and buggy with a young Jude Law Dumbledore. Alright, it's a horse cart. Wow, here I was joking around, but it actually is. It must be set in the hyper past. So I was assumed that the horse, gets a gash on its calf and it can't move as fast. So you have to heal the gash with skin repair technique. What the hell am I saying, man? We like to have fun around here. Can I break these Legend of Zelda pots? And also, who's racing tonight? Because we are racing, baby. This looks like such a Legend of Zelda guardian enemy that spins around. It's wind, but it needs land to move around. That's a pathetic wind entity. This music's kind of cute and fun. Hey, what's up, Otto? Yeah. Hello, Yardigans, once and all. Flynnmeister, much like me and Third Bruno, is hoping that Pac-Man World 2 gets repacked. Any Nintendo Direct now, it's gonna be dropped. And it'll be shadow dropped. That's I think they're already more than halfway done with it. But it's gonna be shadow dropped in the lead up to holiday 2K25. It's not this year. I know a lot of you were hoping for the Nintendo Switch this year. I know a lot of you were, speaking of things that rhyme, hoping for GTA 6 this year. Pseudo rhyme, loose rhyme, like in an Eminem song. Now what do I need? 2 Galaga logos? Do I have to swim? Aha. How immersive. Now, Pac-Man doesn't run out of air, right? You can swim forever. Oh, okay. JJ doesn't actually think that Hogwarts Legacy is set in the hyper-past. Because I know the Fantastic Beasts movies are in the, they start out in like World War I or something. Oh, I got what I needed. Call 1-800-EAST-WEST. Do any of you have that jingle in your municipality? 1-800-EAST-WEST. You gonna call 1-800-EAST-WEST. Alright, no air resource to worry about. This is what we call a chill, nice game. Hype Urban says, no Metal Pack music? This game's unplayable. They should have at least patched in the Metal Mario music for this Re-Pac. Whatever. Just jump over it, no problem. I need a Liberty Bell to open this little... Interesting. Flynnmeister said that they did hold a survey about remaking the other Packy Pack games. So the question on every Bruno's mind is, did the third Bruno participate in that survey? And if so, did you just vote yes on all of them? Wait, so there's 3 of these games, right? Because Flynnmeister said the other 3. So is there something after Pac-Man World 3? Oh! Alright. Fell into the dimps. Yeah, Otto says, you guess your messages weren't sent? Yeah, the only thing I saw you say was, hello, Yardigans. And if I didn't respond to that, I thought I did, but if I didn't, hello, Otto, what's up? Hat Kid also said that Mickey Mouse has a horror movie called The Mousetrap. Did that come out in, like the Walt Disney era? Interesting. AutoYes says they made a mod for Pac-Man in Sonic 3 Air with his Pac-Man World movesets. So you can... Well, a rev roll is basically just a peel out after all, and the butt bounce is just a bubble shield, so it's a natural fit. Wow, Third Bruno says that they had actually considered making a fourth game. This game doesn't have, wall jumps, does it? Elevator. But yeah, Third Bruno says that that fourth game that they considered making would have... I keep forgetting about this. S&M Seesaw. Swing chair. Oh, but AutoYes says that it actually doesn't have the dash attack. Yeah, but Third Bruno said that would-be fourth game would have been at least as fast-paced as Sonic Heroes. Give me that treasure chest. It's an extra life. My man. Hype Urban says that the fourth game is Pac-Man World and Knuckles. It all makes sense all of a sudden. But yeah, no, I don't remember that movie as JJ is identifying as Mousetrap with Lee Evans. Uh-oh. I failed the task. You could just stand on the corner. But yeah, AutoYes says it's a cute mod. When you enter a special stage, you turn into classic Pac-Man. And is it a 2D, traditional Pac-Man maze type of thing? Am I waiting for a platform here? Yeah, wow. This is like Shadow the Hedgehog level wait times for the platform to show up. Wow, nice. AutoYes has been playing a bit of Klonoa 2 lately, and you think you found a new favorite franchise. Way cool. Are you playing Klonoa Re-Pac or the original on PlayStation, whatever it was, 1 or 2? Because, yeah, I played a bit of the first game, and it's a cool game. PlayStation 2.5D games are a vibe. The one that I played as a youngin' was, of course, Pandemonium. Pretty cool game. Pretty cool game. Is that where I gotta go? Alright. What was that sound? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. By classic Pac-Man, AutoYes, of course, meant his design with no limbs and boots. Yeah, just his, cheese wedge circle of cheese with a smile cut into it. Wow, did he just do a Matrix kick? Yeah, wow. Like at the start of the movie when Trinity does the Matrix kick. Oh, he comes up here. Wow. He knew it was too ambitious to chase me up here. Oh, okay. Third Bruno says that sound I heard before is an indication that there's a door nearby that I can now open. Good to know. Nice. AutoYes playing the OG on PS2. Despite being simple, you love how Klonoa takes all advantage of its simple gameplay. Yes. That's a cool premise where grabbing an enemy basically earns you a one-time double jump. You're holding the enemy and then you have a one-time use that it becomes a double jump. That's pretty damn cool. What do I need? A whole bunch of bananas? This is high-def lava, gee. Whoa, no. Have you guys seen the movie with WoW Platinum? Or have any of you heard the name WoW Platinum? Because if you do, you get 500 Alex Yard points. But I don't even know what that is. It's not the same as channel points. You know, just for nostalgia's sake, I'm gonna try to beat this traditional style. Well, I'd like to, but how? Pack bud. Alright, Flynnmeister is saying someone should remind me to watch the original opening cutscene of the original, you know, non-remake of this game. We'll have to do that. Is that going to have the bizarre face that I showed on the schedule for this week's streaming lineup? Alright, Third Bruno explains that the key is in the previous door. Now it feels like I'm playing Halo, backtracking. I've been making my way through Halo. Oh, I guess I didn't come over here yet. This game is so traditional. It's just there's the burned mark on the ground. And the hot meteors come out of the lava and just bang it like clockwork. This is a game. But yeah, Wackadude says those Alex points get gamer cred in the Alex Yard. So, WoW Platinum is the name of the character in the new movie Megalopolis. Have you heard about this? Hey, this is the end of the level. Oh, that was an optional thing that I couldn't... So you don't have to save the... So the dog's gonna be imprisoned forever? What a morbid plot. Yeah, Eblo laments the dog's plight. This music is so funny to me. R.I.P. dog. He's probably getting hungry. Because yeah, when you leave a level, your experience of time continues, but time in that level that you just left speeds up rapidly. So that dog is already... Maybe someone else saved him. You know, a standee from online play. That's a cool jingle, but let's go to space. Wackadude certifies the dog's last words. Let me out, my mask... Excuse me, I botched it because I had to hiccup. Let me out, my master. Yes, Eblo cites the Jurassic Park ending. A monumental, impactful moment in TV history, to be sure. I was there as a kid, man, watching that broadcast on television. So the cred that I got from that makes up for a lot of other things. Hey, how you doing, Yoshi the Oreo? Far out episode. Let's do it, baby. Third Bruno says they'll be fine. What's that, the dog? If you free everyone before beating the final boss, you'll get a different ending that's not in the original. That's cool. Well, here we are at, what is it? Grand Utopia? This is a cool use of the, you know, the Pac-Man jingle. Do-da-do-do-da-do-do with that instrument. Do I have to just jump this? I do like this music. It's repackaged to a delightful degree. Alright, Third Bruno is hyping up the best remade song in the game. I like it already. Even before you hyped it up. If it's this. Or is it going to show up in Act 2? Oh, which game did I play with this technology? Probably Crash Bandicoot. This feels like playing Mario Galaxy. It's just big open space. Oh, you can use the D-pad, don't you worry. Alright, indeed it is this that we're hearing. Another great way to invent that simple jingle. There's just a Pac button, so this entire world is like pre-designed around Pac-Man. He must feel important. Like, Alex in the game Yick. He's the most important person in all of existence. Even though he's just a slacker that just graduated from college after taking way too many semesters to do so, and rolling back up at his hometown, not really grown all that much. Grown, like, you know, in terms of maturity and experience. Whoa, that was cool. You guys ever saw Inception? We just got the Inception ramp. Alright, Auto Yes taking off. And I'm glad that you are still, liking Sonic Superstars level design. It's a mix of Yasuhara with Oshima. So good, wow. A glowing report for Sonic Superstars. I'm jealous. Maybe I should try to play it again and find enjoyment somehow. Wackadudes made the jump over to YouTube. You know, the Mr. Beast platform? No offense. Can I jump? It's just a bridge to go back and forth and a button, and I could just jump it, so what's the point? Am I gonna have to escort EE later? Oh god. That classical Dorian vamp. I got a Galaxy unit. Dude's back in town. Third Bruno says, in the original, they did not make a new song for Space 3. It sounds like they pulled a Sonic 3 and just removed the main instrument from Act 2's song. And in this, they just put the remade Space 2. But it's great anyway. Wow, so that's interesting. The remake, preserves the lead instrument. So it's like we lost a feature. The feature was the different experience of the song without the lead instrument. And in this, you just get the same version as Act 2. Oh, well. Is that a key? Looks like just a boring car key. I love these pictures with no image. Was that a lemon with a bow wrapped around it? Only Namco, I tell you. Maybe I can have a little bit more gaming skills. I got a peach emoji. Mining Melancholy is here to save the day. I want to know what's in these little tunnels, even if it's just a one-off collectible. Third Bruno confirms, I was looking at a key. Should I jump out there? Keep going up. I can't turn down an inviting tunnel. Even if it just has a letter that I'm not even trying to collect all the letters. It's just too appealing. Ow. I'm so good at this part. Ooh, a 1 button. Very immersive. It's like the one buttons you see in the subway in New York City. What did that just do? Something way down... Hey, is this have dialogue? Professor Pac? Alright, I know where the key is. But how do I access it? I keep forgetting that I have these dots to throw. Oh yeah, I don't actually have to save him, do I? He's just kind of like the robot generator, the optional mission objective to contribute towards a better ending, or at least a different ending. Third Bruno says in the original, blue aliens could only be defeated through a charged Pac dot throw. You can charge a Pac dot throw? Oh my god. That's pretty cool. What does that do? Like more damage hit points? If there's enemies that take... And you can even aim. Sick, bro. I'm gonna get the M for the gamer cred. I lost all my gamer cred. Alright, Third Bruno said a button became available by the door. And hey, what's up, Eevee boy? I'm happy to serve as your background soiree. Is it because... Did I get the lemon before? And I could have come down... Oh wait, the lemon's right there. What the hell? Alright, at least I can... give... okay, yeah, Third Bruno said, what, the button I pressed above spawned the lemon. Just like in science class. Well, today, students, we're going to conduct an experiment so that you can witness firsthand the spawning of a lemon. Ah, he could just fly away, man. You'd think they would at least give him some kind of airborne scooter in this game for the Re-Pac, but nope, he just spirals up into the sky. A lot of convenience. Look at me. EB Boy says that you reached 100,000 points. You have 100,000 channel points. EB, you're a rich man. EB, you're a rich man. That's solid. Are you the first? Rowboat may have climbed above 100. And possibly Javid. But if they did, they never reported it. EB reported it. Halo backtracking. Got myself an A, what's more? Got myself an A. I don't need an extra life that badly. I mean, I could. Yeah, you know, as an investment, I'll get it. That's what we call a break even. Wow, Ghost of Burb has 80k. I didn't realize. That's awesome. And hello, Keo. Sounds like Keo's got a whole bunch of points. Third Bruno says, one unfortunate disadvantage of this here remake is that they don't give boxes different designs in each area. The original did, so we are again losing features. Like Cybershell said in the Sonic 4 video. We are regressing and losing features instead of gaining them. Did me pressing that button pause the electricity, maybe? Does the game want me to jump? As if there's going to be an invisible wall here. Yeah. Oh well. Not all games can be perfected. Whoa, I got all the letters? Does that get me a different ending cutscene for this level? This feels like a boss area. What the? That was cool! Oh my god, was it like that in the original? How long is that gonna stay there? Well, it'll blink if it's about to run out, right? Pretty sweet, bro. That's such a good sound effect. So good at this platforming. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, Eevee Boy's been saving up his points for a while. Keo's perhaps just never been the bragging type. Now, can I walk on the... Yeah, I can walk on this... kind of the side frame. Oh, okay, so this is the bonus stage because I got all the Pac-Man letters. Cool. Oh, there's a time limit. Gotcha. Wow, he starts to fall. I was like, is he just gonna stay put, suspended in midair? Yeah, Keo says, is this like a Crash-style bonus round? Pretty much, says Third Bruno. Yeah, Third Bruno says only 2 short. Yeah, if I had known there was a time limit, I would have gotten those last 2. Excuse me. Wackadude's sitting at 10,000 points. Okay, Third Bruno says the extra life pickups are not necessary for completion. And yeah, geez, if that bonus stage factors into your score, then that must be essential for, you know, competing for a world record. Gimme space. I don't like to be crowded. Episode unlocked. Yeah. Third Bruno says it's a random fact that he learned. Alright. I think I finished everything in the... Oh, now he's out here? That's cool. Talkman's kidnapped and imprisoned everyone. Rescue them forthwith. Whipping out that Ian Flynn vocabulary. Someone's ready for their SAT exam. That is, if the SAT is still required in your jurisdiction. Now this just looks like those Mario Galaxy things. Oh yeah, that's the Warper. Alright, so since I already... Let's just go to the next... whatever the hell this theme level is over to the left, I forget. Ruins. It's 2-1. 1. No, never mind. Alright, Third Bruno says... Oh, is there not a 2-4? Where are you? Supposed to be 4. How can you give me 4 units in the first level? And now only 3. This is supposed to be repacked, re-expanded, revisit. I'm just kidding. Keo's ready to go to the Mystic Ruins. Okay, yeah, that was the scrapped level Third Bruno mentioned before. cool camera. This is like baby's first Crash Bandicoot level. It's got the classic labyrinth zone spike. What do you call those? I don't even know anymore. Got the floating mummy hand from Mario 64. Yeah, Keo says, Pac-Man always keeps his optimistic smile. Alright, I gotta just do this for 5 minutes and then the boss's hit points will go down. Third Bruno says some people were holding out hope that Kooky Crypt would end up in the remake. Was that a level cut from the OG? Wackadoo describes it as baby's first Sonic Unleashed extra stage. Sonic Unleashed has bonus stages? Anubis. Is that a shout out to legalized cannabis? Because pack 'em if you got 'em. Oh, they're homing missiles? Homing fire meteors? Oh, I'm burned. I was very badly burned. While Third Bruno says the original version of this game had a serious lack of playtesting for this boss. Keo says what we're looking at is the Egyptian jackal-headed god, Cannabis Jr. Somehow this feels like Sonic Frontiers. Ashura. Asura? Ashura? Alright, so... So this is like the Quartz Quadrant boss. Kind of cool. Alright, he will enter that thing. Oh, is that... what the... It's not reacting? Oh, did I already take care of the others? Too slow? Oh, it looks like I got it. Third Bruno's got the primer. If the panel is lit up, it requires interaction. Double spikes. This guy's not around. Wow. I deserved to get gotten by that meteor, but it didn't go to me. Oh god. Oh, can't do the attack when you're on the thing. How dare you? I was very badly burned. Why isn't it triggering? That's weird. Yeah, Wackadoo says they have each area with 2 main stages and 1 extra experts only stages. Alright, I don't need to watch this. Alright, and this will be a good place to end after this boss. Get going with some free planets. You just jump over, no problem. Oh. Wonder if it has to be fully charged. I wonder if I can rev roll. Yeah, okay, third Bruno says it's, yeah, you gotta walk up to him. Okay, that was my fault. No, I don't want to play in easy mode, Miyamoto. Okay, good. Third Bruno says I can rev roll. So yeah, if that's the case, then I won't even really need to walk all that much up to, as long as I get to the middle. I can rev it, baby. Yeah, baby. A robust hit point. Alright, cannabis. Phase 2. Double burn. Oh, was I? Oh my god, choke. He kicked me. It was too fast. Run out of lives. Oh, I can just dot them. That's a much quicker way of dealing with those enemies. Bruno says the original had no platforms around the rev roll plates. And there were other issues with the set distance of the rev roll in regard to the plates. You know, I get my new method and then... Is that instant? Was my health low? It's too late now. What was it, 458? And I haven't even gotten 2 hit points yet. Am I gonna beat him? That might be left for next time, revenge. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, third Bruno says I fell where a tile fell into the lava. Alas. Yeah, third Bruno says, each phase removes new tiles. A la Bowser in Mario 64. Classic. Those kicks are fast. Alright, I'm gonna say one more try. And I only have one life. If 0 counts as a life, I may do another life. I'm getting that body heat embarrassment due to so many deaths. I'm like, where's the AC remote? Alright. Third Bruno says, love how you use the air dot throw for more airtime. Yeah, have I been doing that? Because if so, I wasn't even conscious of it. That was close. Alright, more tiles removed, I assume. 2 hits. And cyclones. This is Grand Central Station. I hit the wrong button. One hit point, yo. Yeah, Keo points out that the good thing is that... What was that camera angle? Oh well. Hyperurban is ready to confirm if we're in the southern hemisphere on account of tornadoes. Alright, it's 5:02. You know what time it is. It's time to get free. 'Cause I'm free. Freedom Planet. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nasty combo indeed, certifies Keo. So, because I have to plug in the switch, I'm going to send you to the waiting zone for just a minute, and then I'll be right back. Third Bruno confirms I made great progress. I'd like to thank... I am moving through this game. I'm gonna be ready to sign up for the World Record Guinness Speedrun competition once I get the whole game under my belt, man. Now, is that Pac-Man face side-to-side comparison? Is that from the opening cutscene or the intro, whatever? right. Ready. Ghost of Burb's back in town. Just in time for this Sonic like. So let me activate my switch. There's my switch. Coming at you. Make sure the audio is incredible. Oh, that's too loud, and that's better. I love the way the press jiggles when you, well, press it. Thank you for updating the stream category. Oh, trusted moderator. Alright, I'm not going to play on hard. But sometimes I do off stream. 5-5.
Maybe we're not cut out for this.
Not going to do the whole cutscene, but yes, some of it.
So that's
Gotta set the stage.
We just leave and let Torque die?
And otherwise...
What are we supposed to do? I like Torque, but this is so much bigger than us.
That doesn't
all the
mean
voice
anything.
acting would go to waste.
Doesn't mean anything? Look,
How can you say
Mean
that?
anything?
I put my...
yeah.
How could
and
you
I'd
say
always
that?
have to be-
What's the problem with that?
But I
Look
don't
at the poor
wanna
thing
do the-
crying off to the side. Alright, whatever. Uh-oh, thermal base. This is, you know, when things start to get real. I find those enemies so cute. They're like chubby little clams. There they are. Don't forget, I have an uppercut move to use, man. Yeah, so those dudes with the green visors, I kind of assume it's best to just leave them alone. They take so many hits that it's not worth it to try and kill them, you know? Me getting upstairs. Now, I told Freedom Planet composer... L. Wilson... Is it Leani? I forget, I'm sorry. That I'm on Final Dreadnought 2. And composer Wilson told me... Is it Lalani?
Please remove yourself from the facility.
That is a very hard level, so I feel a little bit better that I haven't been able to beat it yet. Yeah, now Kyo says... Yeah, maybe I tried this level and did not succeed. I'm trying to think if there was a hard boss that I, ran up against, you know? Oh yeah, I remember doing this. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get to a boss and be like, oh yeah, I couldn't beat this guy. And yeah, the final Dreadnought, that's, yeah, off-stream. That's what I told Leani Wilson about. Because I probably mentioned that the Freedom Planet composer saw my stream. Volume down a pinch on my end. Kia wonders if I got to that part. I don't know what do you mean by that part. If you mean the part that I got stuck on, no, I don't. Whatever it is, I feel like I would recognize it if I was there yet. Oh, the spike's downstairs? Jeez, and I have almost no health now. I could use some help. Alright, Kyo's not gonna spoil it.
Intrusion detected. Please remove yourself from the facility.
Oh boy. I died. Do I get to checkpoint at... Yeah, I think this was where I just was.
Intrusion detected.
Yeah, sweet.
Please remove yourself from the facility.
It was an implicit checkpoint. Just want to go down. Oh, nice little uppercut for your money. Yeah, this must be the one that has the boss that I'm gonna fight. Where it like goes left and right. Like back and forth consistently. Taking too much damage. Got the key card though. Out. Very nice. Put the key card here. You can do it, player. That was cool. High speed antics. This is collision chaos. I'm not going to say no to all these jewels. They're so alluring. I gotta remember to use this attack more often, especially because if I use it right up against a wall, then it's barely gonna use any bar. See that? So you can still attack someone that way. Yeah, that's very fun. I don't think about that move enough outside of situations, you know, where it's required to advance. Falling lava. Lava activates my allergies. I don't have allergies. I'm fortunate in that regard. Thank you for the blessings, folks. Kyo uses that move all the time. It's the Rocket Knight. Was that predisposition? Does Rocket Knight have a similar move? Oh god, what do I have to do here? Just smash the button. Keep your cool. I love that sound effect. Oh, those diamonds in the sky. Be careful. That's just an Xbox logo. Good night, everybody. Collision chaos. Alright, Kyo explains, the main mechanic of Rocket Knight Adventures is that you have a rocket backpack. Wow, maybe that's why I sucked at the game. I didn't use the rocket backpack. I don't remember that move. Probably right at my disposal all along. Look at this gorgeous background. It's like Metroid water tanks. Very cool. Edlo has located where we are. We are now piercing into Phil Spencer's base of operations. Is that the guy I always see in Halo thumbnails? What's that? I'm watching Halo content lately. You ever watch the YouTube channel called The Act Man? He certainly has a whole bunch of Halo. I don't think it's just Halo that he does, but that's why I've been listening to he lately.
To unlock this door. Just kidding.
Whoa, they can shoot in midair. Very dangerous. Okay, so that's... Here I was thinking that was a button. That was doing something useful to advance. Wow. Whole lot of hits. Let's just do that again. Alright, he dropped the key card. Do I even need to fight him anymore? Wow, the uppercut finished him off. Wonder how much more damage the uppercut does. Because that's something I've gotten better about remembering to use it. Alright, Kyo says, if I played Rocket Knight Adventures, then I used it a lot, not to worry. It will require it to advance past the opening bit. Now this is just a dead end, right? There's no way to go up. Alright, whatever. Is there content upstairs? Oh yeah, you can't do that move straight up. Which I think is a smart balancing decision. Kyo says that the 5 shields in this game are based on the 5 Taoist elements: fire, water, earth, wood, and metal Sonic. Sonic-style shield immunities still apply where convenient. Very cool. Yeah, it seems that in the video game industry, if you're ever short on ideas, just kind of copy some religions. Because Halo is just like they put every single religious reference you could think of. Halo, the Covenant, other examples I can't remember. I wondered if 343 Guilty Spark was an allegory for the first spark of life on planet Earth. You know, when there was that...
Would you like assistance?
Uh-oh. When there was that pivotal thunderstorm that had a lightning bolt that resulted in the first single-celled organism. You know, the first spark of life. I figured that was a reference. And you know, it's guilty because it's like, we're all guilty right out of the gate, according to the Garden of Eden lore. We're in the red, this world, this world. I think the Ark is also a thing in Halo. Wow, my health is so low. I'm gonna get got by this final hazard. Give him a token health amount. The only other game where Kyo has found Taoist elements is, of course, Final Fantasy Ninja Magic. A sensible option for that. Look at these Titanic Monarch platforms. Kyo is sending knuckleheads on their way. Oh god. This music is so awesome. Whoa, look at this scrap brain. On Greg. Oh, a little treadmill to get your Fitbit steps, man. And you can see the ramps in the background. Do I ever go to the background? Man, this is just more Mania. And I think this game came out before Mania? So this did all the legwork for Mania to just ride on its coattails. I'll say, as a joke. Can I go upstairs? Damn. Ghost of Burb certifies Kyo Snipe. Yeah, and then Kyo says, it's the Gimmick Mountain Spinny thing. Oh yeah. Raising the stakes of that. Look, I might not even call that a gimmick. It is, but it's because it's not, you know, as I've said ad nauseum to everyone's chagrin. I feel like a gimmick... applies to things that are sort of automated. You're not even really participating. Whereas, you go around those circular wheels and you're thinking very directly about, your trajectory. Here I am backtracking like it's because I got the key. These are so cool. This is like launch base. Wow, speaking of launch base, now I know it's on purpose, I'll say. Hat Kid Sam wonders who that was, and that's I'm thinking. It's one of those BOTs you always hear warnings about on the news. Cheap followers, societal glory. Click here. That must work 1 out of 1,000 times, otherwise, why would they? It would be way too tiresome for a bot to send. I don't know what I'm saying. Wow, things just got hotter. Whoa, swimming elements. Nice cooldown. It's gonna lower the water. Nice. Just like Darwin intended. My game is going to have a bunch of Darwin references. Like the main weapon will just be called Galapagos. Oh, it's so dumb. No, I already pulled the pole. Low Poly Mario enjoyer, talk about good taste, is saying good luck on freeing the planet. I'm doing my best. Also, hello. Don't get crushed. I love the graphics, the way it crashes down. Realistic slam physics. I was even thinking of reaching out to, I want to pronounce it correctly. I feel bad. Is it Leilani? Yeah, Leilani. Okay. I was even thinking of, reaching out to Leilani Wilson, composer of Freedom Planet, to do, like a little interview that I could kind of use as kind of a starting point for a possible Freedom Planet video. There, I said it. That would be cool. Wow, Hat Kid says that this spin move is in A Hat in Time as a mod. Get me some of that. Yeah, is there much Freedom Planet stuff in Hat in Time as DLC? Low Poly Mario agrees, that would be a sick interview. Yeah, that could be pretty cool. And, Leilani Wilson, was super nice. Left a comment on one of my Freedom Planet streams to just say, thanks so much for the stream with Freedom Planet. It really cheered me up today. And that made my day, for real. Hat Kid says it's a free mod. You know what they say. Mods ought to be free. Ghost of Burb has the juxtaposition of the two Burbs' behaviors. Restless verse calm. Whoa, I love those graphics of the lava. Oh yeah, this boss. Did I die on this boss last? Is that why I didn't? Ah. Come on, come on. Oh boy. Oh, that's a lot of damage at once. Do not get caught in that lava downpour. Because we ain't even on hard difficulty. Ah. Whoa. Come on upstairs. Oh no, lava. I get caught by that vicious lava. Oh boy. Into the yeah. Ghosty's not sure if you ever made it to this level, and Kyo's wondering when is the Ghosty Plays Freedom Planet stream. See, you finally get to this level. I love this little patch of... Is there lore behind this? Right, we're in this crazy thermal base. But here's just a patch of, like, actual soil and grass. But Ghost of Burbs move is going to be done in a week or so. And then you'll be able to resume streaming. Well, I look forward to that. I'll be sure to stop in.
Please remain still during the incineration process.
And bet all my channel points on a no-hit wager. No damage. No damage speed. Oh boy. Try to get uppercuts in, man. Theo says maybe the bad guy just wants a garden. If someone had granted his request to just buy some plants, he wouldn't have become an evil genius. Oh. Where you going? Oh, you can't attack on the ladder. Ow, what hit me? Oh, do I have to avoid the very tip of those tentacles? Oh no. Get out of there. I'm a dead creature. Maybe this was wide. But I think this game, fortunately, does not kick you back to the beginning of the level. I'm pretty sure. If I run out of lives, I'll still restart right here.
Thank you.
Alright, Keel confirms. My lack is a water drop. Oh yeah, I remember that area of the zoo. Spiky gimmick. Yeah, baby. Get out the way. Get out the way, baby. Get out the way. Oh, God. What the hell hit me? don't even see any danger. That's dangerous. Whoa, Nelly. Where is this guy? I just lost way too much flipping health. Look, admittedly, that was a little bit of experimentation. I wanted to see if I could go downstairs and hit the boss during that rolling rock bit. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, the floors can get hot? Ah. Yeah. Didn't even get a game over. It's just gonna be a cool explosion. Ghost of Verb spotted the floor burning before I did. Beat the boss. Stage complete. I have value. Time to demonstrate my value here at the casino. This has got to be a micro reference to Sonic. It's funny that those things are an extra... Are those like baby water dragons, the extra lives? 3 1-ups? Do mind if I don't. Get it? I love these rainbow quartz quadrant crystals. I should make this my end of stream end screen. JJ outdoes me. I gotta have a cool end screen.
Looks like it's
Kyo was getting Gunstar heroes from maybe the Rainbow
Let him go!
Quartz Realm.
Or else what?
Bad voice acting.
Remember what happened the last time you messed with a dragon?
And bad writing. But good background graphics. Ah, look how sad she looks. Wow. You just got served. What is she, handcuffed?
What?
Does my face look weird because the sun shining? Ah, Metal Gear Solid torture scene homage.
Why do you fight?
Brevon?
My friends.
Is that the Bravia spin-off?
Keep them destroying our property, assisting our sworn enemies, attempting sabotage against
Kyo
our
was
mission,
just gonna
which
say,
might
bright
be
old
our
sun.
luminous barbaric planet.
You forgot the part where you
Alright,
took our
Barbaric
kingdom.
Planet. Alright, I can't skip this cutscene, but I can speed up the dialogue. Oh no!
Don't be a...
Don't tell him!
Very well.
They recorded the shouting torture screams. This is some Nintendo Switch content.
That's nice to know, but I was more interested...
Kyo did warn us that the plot of this game gets a bit edgy. I'm flowing into the light. Disappear.
You know, it was so smart of your... Whatever happened to...
You think you're some...
It's my...
You're...
All right. Such a nice set scene here, graphically. Disappear.
No! No!
All right, my face looks ridiculous.
Stand down. I have to find them! There are two... Do what you have to do.
Once again,
If it makes any difference, Your Excellency, I'm deeply sorry.
it means that
Shouldn't
I
it
have
be
been
Your
finished.
Excellence? Hat Kid gave me a new nickname, Bright Sun Alex.
Does that mean
There is something you must do for accept.
Bright Sun
restore
Alex,
your
won't you
Thank-
come? Wash. Whoa, look at this hot tub. Wow, is that like a healing rejuvenation spa? That's hilarious. You see the hearts?
the fragment your
But your
commander
health
gave
is
us
fire
when
in
we
this
discovered-
game.
Why haven't we?
This could
Get in there.
Whatever.
I won't fail you.
That's her I won't fail you pose. Crouching down and looking ahead like you're playing golf. Pango Lagoon. So this is the Rick and Morty wacky sci-fi level. I love these flowers. Wow, do they speed up based on me doing my cyclone? That's cool. Mario Wonder wishes it was this cool and interesting visually. This level is so not intimidating, but it'll make me eat those words. Did you hear that, Picardy third? Switch to a major third after everything so far had been minor. Because you guys gotta understand. For my money, the 3, right, the third note in the scale is debatably the most important. Because whether that 3 is major or minor is going to determine whether the key of your song is major. So the third plays a very pivotal role in defining the mood of a song. Alright, now that gimmick is the thing where it gives you 2 back-to-back charge moves, I believe. So if you see my bar blinking like that, that means I have 2 on deck. Oh yeah, so I gotta do back-to-back. Bounce up. Yeah, baby. There's the major third again. Yeah, major discovery in Super Metroid that when you're running at full speed, you actually have a higher jump height. That is nuts. That was nuts. Whoa, did you see me spin that flower on the way out? Kyo's looking forward to Pango Lagoon Music Theory. With supplemental interview commentary by Leilani Wilson in a best case scenario. Yeah, so the boss of this level, if I'm thinking of the right one, it's pretty damn good. And it's not easy. It's that massive dragon thing with a long serpentine tail. And you have to use that double jump to get out of the way of its more devastating attacks. That was nuts. And now, what just happened right now is a great use of this game's, physics engine, and in a very Sonic the Hedgehog style manner, having level architecture that has a fundamental impact on how the gameplay plays out. The Marble Garden top, since that's in high demand in this gaming industry. Alright, I'm tanking these guys. This is no good. Like I said. Interesting. Kyo says, I didn't know that. This level is exclusive to Lilac. So it's a bit more Sonic-like in its design. That's interesting. I haven't played this game much as the other characters. And I suppose the main reason for that, as I've probably said, is that I have not mastered even this moveset. I should probably try playing as the others. The motorcycle dog. Alright, I marble gardened my way out. Eblo's looking for some emerald hunt stages. And you must be thinking of Freedom Adventure 2. Abandoned. Blue Juice. Now that bow and arrow seems like a call forward to Sonic Mania's guns. Sonic Mania is just this kind of, with fewer moves. Breaking through the Knuckles wall. So does the other character or more? This is cool, you get to choose which shield. There's a spot like this, is it Flying Battery? Where there's one of every shield, so you can pick which one you want. Am I already at the boss? Oh no, this is just part 2. Alright, Kyo confirms they do have alternate levels. Yeah, it's cool when games, you know, have... Sounds obvious to say, but... when they have those differing elements depending on what character you are, or the difficulty level. Like, even a game as unassuming as McDonald's Treasureland Adventure on Genesis, it doesn't exactly have new levels on the hard difficulty, but it does have new rooms, new screens that just get added in between the levels that you're familiar with. Oh boy. That's cool. You gotta really stay on top of things. Oh god. Insects. So crazy. Alright. Yeah, Kyo says it's kind of like Hot Shelter in Adventure 1. Because there's one level Sonic doesn't go to. Yeah. Go upstairs. Okay, yeah, Kyo says that Lilac, in fact, gets the lion's share of levels in this outing. So is there fewer levels if you play as Mila? Alright, so at all times using the Marble Garden top, you are attacking. So, bugs be damned. Me be nimble, me be quick. Oh boy. Ah, it's funny the way the items really do clue you in to where you should go next. Oh, just like any good video game, but still, it gets credit. Like they say in Donkey Kong Country, when in doubt, follow the bananas. Oh, it's this Sonic Blast level design element. I'll always support a Sonic Blast homage opportunity. Interesting. It's like I can't jump here because if I do, I'll get caught upstairs again. You know, I definitely should beat this game on hard. That's been kind of the way that I play this off stream. Working through the game on hard. And it's not as punishing as maybe I kind of thought it was. It's hard, but it's not like dread mode. I have, however, been playing Halo on heroic difficulty, as you've heard me brag many a time. And I'm on mission 6, so my gamer cred will be restored any second now. Yeah, Keo is still shocked that Sonic Blast exists. Rolled up to an Alex Yard Zone stream, looked at the gameplay on screen, and you must have thought like, oh, what? I can't remember what you said, but was it something like, oh, what's the premise of this crappy fan game? The sword just opens a bit. It's cute. Another oversized weapon gimmick. Just like Mania. Yeah, Keo says that Mila at least has one exclusive lover. I don't need the blue bits. Probably not worth the risk. Dude, just simplest of poop. Right near the life. Alright, wackadude. See you next time, my man. Have a good night. Wow, and that was a checkpoint. So I got to a checkpoint and instantly died. Not bad. Alright, so this is the boss. And it's not easy, but it's very awesome. Sounds like Hat Kid Sam got the Switch version of Frontiers up from the Nintendo store in New York City. Wow. And since I've been to the Nintendo store in New York, that is an Alex Yard Zone achievement unlocked. That you've been in one of the same spots that I went. All you need to do now is make your way to the Boston Common. It's like a quick bus ride from New York. So I gotta chain these moves to get upstairs. Ghost of Burb says, AYZ meetup at Nintendo New York. Let's do it. Ghost of Burb certainly has not been there in a fair few years. Yeah, I went in like 2020. I went to New York City like during the pandemic. Imagine that. Things were open. And I didn't get COVID. This is hard. I think there's a trick to it that I'd learned and then forgot. Ghost of Bird thinks perhaps you were there right before the pandemic. So eventually I'm gonna do it right. And I'm not even gonna know what I did differently that time. Maybe I'm probably doing the second one too early. Hat Kid Sam went there last year. So you bought Sonic Frontiers, a physical version on Switch at the New York store? That's pretty fantastic. Interesting. Kyo says, don't mean to backseat, but am I sure that bouncing off walls is necessary? Well, you can't do it straight up, right? Nice. Ghost of Bird's friend from Germany was able to visit this week. Very cool. But yeah, Kyo, I do think that the wall bouncing is... What I probably need to do is make sure my first jump ends up in that little column. You know, and I did this like a couple weeks ago off stream, so what was the trick to it? Imagine if I... Okay, it probably grabs it. But if I needed to hold it and then I let go. So yeah, what did I do that time that it worked? Not even sure. Alright, so this massive boss is pretty awesome. Check this out. It's got so many little targets that I guess
This can't be possible!
Okay, so when he does the big laser from the final boss of Sonic and Knuckles, that's when I gotta do my double jump. This, you just run. Easy. Whoa, that was perfectly timed. Wow, you can do that downward pound from way high up, and that speed continues. Now, I think after I hit enough of these red circles, then his eye will become vulnerable to damage, I think. Alright, his eye is now, I think, accepting damage. I've got to be ready to hit him in the end. I wonder if he will die if I hit all of the tiny circles. Is that an alternate way to kill him? Me snooze, me lose. Try to do an uppercut. Ghost of Burb says, bruh, this can't be possible. Oh, look at his crazed expression. Got him. Whoa, look at that Metroid enemy. Clutch performance, baby. No end of level jingle. The age of innocence is concluded, everyone. You're one of Bravia's robots. Bravia searching memory banks.
That name does not exist in our
Bravia does not exist in our database.
This is the primary security system for... That name does not exist in our database.
What are you?
Apologies. That information is password protected. Password protected. Password protected. Password
Oh,
protected.
Undertale glitches. Ah, just kicks him once, everything's fine. It's like the Fonz giving the little bump on the jukebox and then it works perfectly. Whoa, Lord.
Although we will respect the wishes of your people.
Oh, I forgot about this. Talk about variety. Bet you weren't expecting a micro shmup of all the streams for Vector Skater to not be here. He's played like more than one shmup. You know, shoot 'em up. Look at this background. This'll have to be the damn end screen to top JJ's. Do I have a second attack? Oh, I have a dash. Is it an attack? Or just for movement? Look at all these robots. There they are! Eggman's robots! Oh god. Now, I want to make sure I understand the moves. I have a laser attack, and it will recharge with the bar. And here I was, ready to go through the whole level without it. Seems like the primary mechanic. You ought to use this a lot. I mean, look at it. Wow, and you don't even have to wait for the bar to refill to use it? I'm gonna win. Come on. Warning. That tiny... Whoa. That was close. This is a whole different genre. Now, Hat Kid knows someone who has a Mr. Beast lunchbox. Yeah, I would assume that once everything shakes out, that you know how cigarettes have the warning on the side that says, hey, maybe hazardous to your health? I would assume that moving forward, any Mr. Beast lunchbox are going to have a warning about, like, hey, be careful, because some of the scenarios in his videos are staged, you know, and he'll kind of hype up giveaways that aren't even real, like, oh, subscribe right now. We're going to give away a hoodie to, you know, 10 people that are so subscribed to become eligible. Alright, Battle Glacier. Well, it's 6 p.m., guys. So, I made it to Battle Glacier, and I'm prepped. So now we'll be resuming at this lovely backdrop that should also be an option for the end screen. Sweet bro. It's Frontier's Cyber Run time. So I do need to change wires, so go get your good night pretzel, because you don't want to be hungry when it's go time on the racetrack. Ghost of Burb noticed at 6 p.m. It sure is. See you next time, Lilani's Wilson's music. Be back soon, man. Alright, Ghost of Burb's taking off. Always great hanging out, Ghost of Burb. Have yourself a good rest of the night. The frozen screen. Let's get rid of the switch. Bring up Frontier. There it it is. But I gotta bring me back. Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Frontiers. Now, Hat Kid wonders, did anyone get the VGM request? Are you able to see that in the channel mart, Hat Kid? Does it tell you how many units are left? No audio? There we are. Alright. So, I'd never done this before, guys. This is kind of a fun sandbox falafel. Where I'm going to play some Cyberspace. And really the goal is, at the very least, to do kind of a one after another of the first island. All the Cyberspace stage. And see how fast I can do this thing. So, wow, I guess... So, I've never done this before. It looks like it's all perfectly set up for me. Which is sick. Wow. I won't even have to, set a timer. So, how do you boost in this game? Oh, yeah. Hold R to run. Just like in, Lost World. Hey, what's up, EB? You're saying my chat's showing? Well, that one did, but nothing before it. What's going on with Twitch chat tonight? Is Bezos slacking? He needs to be monitoring the server. This is where data is stored. Sam doesn't have enough points. So did you see if the unit is there? Because Keo confirmed that it's up for the taking. And yeah, EB Boy, cart will begin at... yeah, I always say 7:30, but it always takes me a little bit longer to... But yeah, warm-ups begin, you know, a little after 7:30. And then the canonical points reset is at 8 sharp, if I remember. Flowing into... This song is so absolutely amazing. It's a shame that it only really gets to be used for this. You know, am I messed up with these buttons? Oh yeah, homing attack is a different button in this game. Oh, homing attack, different button. Yeah, it's a little strange to have a different button for the homing attack, but I was used to it at one point. I can get back into it. This song is so good. I gotta give this game credit. It controls well. I got a comment on the Sonic Frontiers music theory video that was like, how can anyone genuinely say this game is not a piece of crap? But it definitely has things it does right. Oh, and if anyone is up for changing the stream category, you can go for it. Otherwise, I'll do it when I have a sec. Alright, Evie Boy's gonna join us for a couple races tonight. That kid wonders, how can this game run on the Switch? Does it seem like a difficult feat? Disappearing. The boost is kind of broken in a cool way. Alright, I'll go ahead and update the stream category. Oh no, thank you. Someone did, probably Keo. Thanks. Yeah, EB Boy wanted JJ or Keo to hold the crown. Yeah, I get the sense that JJ is out and about tonight. So it could be a hardcore one-on-one matchup with me and Keo with me getting items and turning around and waiting for Kyo to show up. Do. Why is this going so sluggish? Oh yeah, this classical thing that bounces you back and inconveniences your life. I don't know why in this game it's so satisfying and good flow to do a boost and then a jump. It's a simple function, but it just feels... This game's physics, it just feels a certain way that I like. It's different than most Sonic games. Wow, EB Boy's going to a monster truck show tonight? That's pretty damn cool. Oh, okay, Wonder Woman says JJ is here, but Twitch is not letting him chat. He says Cyberspace is the highlight, and this is fun. Yeah, with the, reused, recycled level themes aside, the actual level design in this is really not bad at all. I do like it. And I'd be curious to see if JJ or anyone else can take a run at my best time, because, yeah, today is kind of the pace setter. I'm curious to see what my Island 1 Cyberspace cumulative time is going to be. Whoa! Yeah, Hat Kid Sam says that Crash Insane Trilogy on Switch runs better than this. Does the Switch have a hard time loading these massive cyberspace environments, or is it just the open zone that it can't handle good? Is the frame rate chug or something? Wonder if you can use that loop-de-loop that I just passed through. Third Bruno is one of the even fewer folks who had a good time with the true ending boss. Of course, it could have been better if Sega didn't rush this. Alas. Oh, okay. Hat Kid Sam was talking about the Steam version of this. Why, does this not run well for you? 'Cause it has always run jubilantly well for me. Now, I was about to do a drift, but then I remembered. This game has no real drift. It has a fake pseudo-drift. That must have been a cut feature, the actual... So they put that very artificial... Certain levels have those boost mechanism... Not boost, drift. Ah, I missed the cool kids' quick shortcut. Hey, what's up, I Can Too? Long time no see indeed. How are you? I'm making my way through cyberspace. Landed on the grind rail, like any good hedgehog should. Nice, bro. Sonic looked glorious flying through the air. Yeah, now I suspected that Hat Kid was in fact talking about a Steam Deck. Yeah, so that's definitely a very important bit of info that you're at. Yeah, the Steam Deck, that's... Yeah. That should have been included in the sentence. And... what's it called? Yeah, I've still never seen a Steam Deck in person. Unless I saw one on a Greyhound bus and didn't even realize it was a Steam Deck. Now, I love this song, and I love the snare, but it just doesn't really fit Green Hill. I don't know. It's too expensive nightclubish. This bass is so great. Yeah, I Can't Do has been busy, but in a good way. Glad to hear it. Alright, cool. And with daylight savings kicking in, I Can't Do is more available to pop into streams. Very cool. This song is awesome. Oh my god. It's so funny how the Cyberspace soundtrack is so freaking awesome a lot of levels, but it's on these recycled level themes, you know? Interesting, JJ has a pro tip that if anyone is having issues with the chat not sending, just go into your app settings and clear the cache. Problem solved. Wow, I don't recognize this level. This is like one that I probably never go to when I do speed runs. You have to hit L. Forgot about that. That's how you do a light speed dash in this here game. Whatever. I forgot about this color scheme entirely. Where am I going? I was thinking about Sonic Frontiers the other day, about how it's certainly got its issues. And it's certainly, you know, they've got a lot of cut corners, okay, but I will never forget the classic priceless memory of, you know, the first day this came out, playing it, and then just getting to the simplest of cutscenes when you're talking to Amy, and it was just such a vibe. The depressing music, the, you know, the more kind of less cartoony depictions of the characters, dealing with this scary, mysterious island, it was just, it accomplished something. It accomplished a specific vibe, and I give them so much credit for committing to the vibe of, like, desolate loneliness, highlighting how cyberspace, far from connecting us all, in the sense that it divides us and isolates us. Alright, so I got a B for all of Kronos Island in sum. Interesting. Now, I would hope it lets me do it for other islands. Do I have to get a good enough score in order to unlock other... Yeah. Choose a stage. Well, no, honestly. Well, yeah, it's gotta be. You gotta maybe get an A, or do you have to get an S? Alright, so why don't I'm kind of just doing this organically, but actually, arcade mode? Okay, so this is just, I guess, individual levels. EB Boy says, what happened? With what, EB Boy? And yeah, I can too. I think if you check in the mart, you should be able to see whether there's still a unit of the VGM request. But yeah, EB, I did finish the challenge, and I got a B overall. So, why don't I do a wager now to try to get an A rank? Not even an S. I only need to get an A. Well, Alex, A rank, Kronos. I don't like the name Kronos, but I can deal with it. Alright. 2 modest minutes. Will I get an A rank on Kronos? Alright, I Can't Do scooped it up. And yeah, I Can't Do was saying, do points rewards have units? Well, technically they always have. There's just only one unit ever. So it was kind of a weird way that I worded it. Yes, and so the price of BGM requests, yes, fluctuates based on market demand. And it's pretty much as simple as, I don't know if I should say this outright out loud, but screw it. It's just, if someone buys the request before it's request time, which is most streams, then the price will go up slightly. Now, if no one gets the request, then I would maybe auction it off and then lower the price the next stream. So yeah, it's kind of like a game of chicken. It's like, if that price is a little bit too high for your liking, then it's like, alright, could you wait it out and wait for the possible auction? That was some speed. That was some Ullalilian speed. Oh, there is a sidestep in this game? I forgot now. It's awkward though, because I use R to boost. Yeah, I Can't Do says, wait, so now point rewards account for inflation? That's neat. Yeah, and I figured that's, an organic way to make sure that I guess, this might be hard for you guys to hear as the consumer rather than the market manager. But, so don't at me and say, oh, you're trying to rip us off. It's just, if the price is too low, that's what I'm looking to avoid. If the price is too low, to the fact that people are scooping it up right at the beginning of the stream every single week, then the price should be higher. Then the price does not accurately reflect market demand. And so, yeah, with those price fluctuations, that will act, right? So if people are not scooping it up, then that's a good reason to lower the price. Slow loop. Onward. Yeah, so EB Boy had said weird number for the price. Yeah, and it's just to make it into more of a fun, organic stock market. I instead of rounding it off to nice, clean, boring amounts like 1150K. 11 and a half, you know what I meant. Kuh. Roger saying, kuh. Got paid money to do that. Kuh. Now, I wonder, that time, when I did my first run, I died. On like the second level, I think I made a mistake. So I wonder if that was tacked on to my total score. In which case I should have a significant improvement if I don't die in this attempt. JJ says, the price for BGM request just so happens to end with a 4-3, said JJ40 Fui. It would appear so. What a concept. I Can't Do wonders, what's cooking on the music theory side as of lately? Well, I'm taking a little bit of a break, I guess you could say. And I've been working primarily in the past few weeks. I've been working primarily on an Alex Yard adventure video. And I'm doing that because I have a video in me that I just have to make for a million different reasons. I need to make this video. And it's going to be a long-form deep dive with a major, major twist. But, yeah. I have shared plans with patrons about what's in the cards for the rest of the year, music theory, but there's certainly going to be at least one. Definitely one. Right, an absolute worst case scenario, bare minimum, there will be a new music theory video by the end of the year, but I would like to do, let's just say I have some other ideas for, you know, lower stakes, 10-minute videos to flesh out the year. But yeah, that Alex Yard adventure video game deep dive is my primary focus right now. Now, I Can't Do says, is it something similar in scope to the 25% of Sonic 3 video? Not quite, but it is... The one thing it has in common is that it's a video game-related deep dive. Sort of, with a twist, but... The thing that I think is why it's similar to Sonic 3 video, the main common thread is that, you know how a big engine of what makes the Sonic 3 25% video what it is the idea that, alright, most of you have played Sonic 3 up and down, left and right throughout your life. And you think you know everything there's to know about it. But I would, if my 25% video was successful, then there was at least one moment where you're watching it and your eyes widened. You're like, oh my god, I never thought about springs. Springs in Sonic games seemed like this, you know, goofy, low stakes, but wow, that actually plays a very important role in the level design and how it all shakes out. So, I would like to think that this new video is tackling a specific topic, sort of. And I would like to think that, right, and some people may not be familiar with this topic, but that's all right. So obviously, if you're not familiar with this topic, then it's not necessarily going to have that eye-widening effect. However, the video definitely will work for people that are not familiar with the topic. I would even go so far as to say that it's a win-win, because if you're not familiar with this topic, I argue that it will be a delightful introduction and a good guide, a solid guide to help you get the most out of this as of yet mystery topic. But a cool little hint that I've dropped on stream before is that the primary topic of this video is indeed something that I have mentioned on the main channel more than once. Can you believe that? More than once. Right? So it's not going to be like totally out of like left field, totally right. There is absolutely precedent. It's something that I've mentioned in music theory videos, believe it, more than once. So in a way that narrows it down. It's just that not everybody has a comprehensive memory of everything that's ever been mentioned in my videos. But yeah. Yes, now as JJ says, yes, it's still very much an Alex Yard video. Yeah, you can believe that. And that's why I would say it does have kind of a similar vibe to the Sonic 3 video, sort of. It's very much that Alex Yard, you know, lens. Looking at the topic. Wow, I got S for Kronos Island. So now is that going to open up the next island? Let's see. It's gotta, right? There it is. Ares Island. Alright. Alright, Icantu says that I've successfully piqued Icantu's interest. Guess you'll have to rewatch the entire catalog for views. Yeah, and I think everyone who watches my channel should, yes. Binge watch all my videos. Maybe you'll figure it out before I even release it. Alright, so let's pay out the wager. Wow, 1,000 points bet on no by the third Bruno. So now JJ is getting 1,000 points for the classic 43 that he put in. Way to be. Alright, so now I will do... So how about this? I'll do Ares Island, but because this is my first attempt, what do you think should be the target? A or B, I'm thinking. What do you think? Oh, nice. EB Boy got a 740. Wow, that's very close to mine. But you fell off the stage on the last one. So if that does add time, if it does include the time of the mistake run, then that sounds like you would have beaten me if not for the fall. Why don't I make this... Let me make it an A. That way it's not too much of a cakewalk. Will Alex A rank Ares? 2 minutes is about to begin now. Wow. Third Bruno doesn't think that you have many requests in you, so you're trying to give away points? Wow. That might be a first for the zone. Ooh, great song this. So yeah, the last thing I'll say I can't do is that I think maybe even more so than the 25% video, the format of the video is going to kind of have some... It's going to be in the same neighborhood as a Cybershell video experience, in that not so much the tone, but the format, the approach, the angle. The angle is right. It's a. It has that element of a Cybershell style. You know, let me show you what I have found. Let me show you everything that I've found. You know, paying very close attention to this topic. Oh God. That wasn't too bad. JJ can afford a request real soon. But yeah, Third Bruno doesn't know what his next request will be, but it won't be quite a long song. Nice. Icantu's request has just arrived. Sweet. Third Bruno will probably use his monthly request on it. Yeah, Icantu says, so some sort of obscure thing about a game that few have noticed sounds good to you. I'll say generally yes. I can't... If I try to be more specific, I'll give it away, but... alright. I can't wait to show you guys. You gotta understand, like... Another thing that I can say is that long before I started active production on this Alex Yard Adventure video, you know, I had been planning the writing of it for a very long time. So you can expect this to be, you know, what's the word? There's a lot, this is a odyssey of a video. It's densely packed, you know, just like any good Cybershell video, but it's been in the cards for a good while. So it's not just something I threw together recently. Why isn't he going the right way? He like stopped. What is this level design? Alright, so that added to my time, did it not? Wonder if Eevee Boy fell. Yeah, so I can say that it's been in the cards for a while and there's a lot going on, but I will also say that the video is not some wacky, crazy amount of editing and special effect. Like, that's not... There's some visual treats in it. Don't you worry. Oh man, I can't wait for you to see it. But it's not... And I gotta say, it's been like a hugely refreshing change of pace to work on this video, because, you know, working on this video, it really kind of hit home how much of an advanced challenge the music theory videos are. Because with this Alex Yard Adventure video, well, first let me say about the music. You know, I keep messing this up. There we go. What's tricky about the music theory videos is that every part has to flow into the next, especially in terms of gameplay. Like, the gameplay, you know, you watch any given music theory video of mine, and for the most part, you're gonna see, you know, Sonic go through the levels generally in order, right? There's a logic to the gameplay clips that I show. And of course, the gameplay clips at any given time may reflect what I'm talking about in the sentence. So to be free of that, to make a video where each scene is not so closely interlocked to the next scene before or after it, like that, it's been very refreshing. Yeah, I Can't Too says, is it like an idea that I've had, you know, simmering for 10 or more years? No, I would say like 2 years at most, but still, it's like, you know, gradually discovering things, adding to it, adding to my... So then when it was time to like really sit down and make the script, it was like, boom, there everything is. And I don't know if I got sidetracked, but this has not been... Oh, I was going to say, because I was talking about how tricky the music theory videos can be. Not just having a logical flow of gameplay, but also, you know, when you're talking about music and music theory, like, there's so much that has to happen on cue. Ooh, I love this song. So yeah, I would say at least 2 years of information kind of gathering, I guess you could say. Reconnaissance, if you will. Wait, why did he go backwards? Did I grab it going backwards? Do do do. Do do do. But I Can't Do has had one of those 10-year ideas cooking. As long as it's not a 40-year idea, like apparently Francis Ford Coppola, the new movie he finally managed to finish, Megalopolis. I'm told that it's a big, pretentious mess. And that's the Godfather director. But keep in mind, he did not write The Godfather per se. I mean, the story was based on Mario Puzo's novels. I really want to see it just for the novelty of it. You know, a movie that for Francis Ford Coppola is supposed to be his big, you know, lifetime masterpiece, Impact, and it's just the critics hate it. And it has Aubrey Plaza in the role of Wow Platinum. Yes, that's correct. Her character's name is Wow Platinum. I am not making that up. And apparently he basically financed the whole movie himself. It was about $120 million. Which he was able to afford by selling off a considerable portion of his much more profitable wine business. That's it. Wow Platinum, everybody. Wow Platinum. I was trying to boost through the enemy thinking this was Sonic Forces. Sonic forces me to reconsider my boosting strategy. Upstairs route. I love using the stomp in this game at advantageous moments. It just makes me feel like I'm hedgehog in control of my entire flow. Whoa, Green Hill, how nostalgic. But yeah, that movie has Adam Driver, you know, Kylo Ren. And it also has Giancarlo Esposito, you know, Gus Fring. What the hell is this Sonic 2 8-bit gimmick? Maybe I never knew about that. Did JJ know about it? The Sonic 2 paraglider thingy? Mash the button. No gameplay required. Oh, you gotta hit the boost pad, sweetheart. You can't just go off the edge. Good thing I got the checkpoint right before falling into my death. What the hell? Oh, wow, that was cool. Now, Evie Boy says, recently Adam Driver was in Ferrari, which was also lackluster. Yeah, that's not the same thing as Ford versus Ferrari, right? Because I did see that movie at the theater. The one with, was it star-studded cast? Christian Bale, Matt Damon. Of the S&M Spike rotators. Yeah, Evie Boy says he's a good actor, he just needs better material. You know, so I discovered him through... Oh, and hey, what's up, Elsa Hack? How's it going? I discovered Adam Driver initially through his breakout role on the HBO series Girls. And on that show, yeah, talk about good material. He was one of the best parts of that show. And he deserved to become, you know, a movie star on the basis of just that show. Yeah, I definitely recommend the show Girls. It's better to watch with your lady friend, but I still think you can enjoy it, even if you're not on a date. And of course, I say that to the gentlemen in the audience, because if you're a girl, then the show is called Girls. You're all set. It's on brand. Literally, that's the name. Girls. Nice. Icantu hits up the movie theater once per year. And with the Joker movie on the horizon, if not out already, you're about due. Yeah, I would like to see that. And despite not being, you know, a comic book guy, I did go see Joker 1 at the movie theater, and it was really good. I mean, I think movies like that definitely created with me in mind, being that I'm not, you know, a Marvel or DC super fan or fan at all. I could probably stomach another Deadpool movie. But I do think it's kind of dumb that sure, Deadpool makes fun of all those comic tropes, but then it just, after Deadpool is done, they just go back to just doing it all the time. Yay. Do. Oh yeah, and sorry, I missed what Keo said. He said, remember the time that I accidentally gave away Wacky Workbench Music Theory? Yeah, and thankfully that was, not far before, the video came out. I didn't give away the Alex Yard Adventure topic, did I? Yeah, Evie Boy saw the 4 falls on that one. I Cantu was mostly interested in Joaquin Phoenix's performance. He's just the right amount of crazy in reality to pull off a role like Joker. Yeah, it's so funny that... Alright, I got a D. It's so funny to me that the Joker has kind of become this holy grail of a role, because you had Heath Ledger, and then Jared Leto, right? Imagine if you're Jared Leto, you're pissed that they then I don't want to say recast, but that they cast Joaquin Phoenix. I would much rather have Joaquin Phoenix any ass day. Let me pay out the lost wager to successful better Third Bruno, who's scooping up all the points that JJ just wagered on that. Alright, so nice. Evie Boy beat me on this one. Evie Boy got a 1049. Yeah, still kind of close. So yeah. I'm gonna now, for the final wager, I'm just gonna close the window because I feel naked with the window open and the light on. And when walking by, I can just see my whole deal. Evie Boy was looking forward to Joker 2, but the reviews are discouraging. Admittedly, just on paper, the idea that it's a musical seems absolutely ridiculous, but I will not judge it until after I see it. Like, has Joaquin Phoenix even done musical numbers in other stuff? Or does only Lady Gaga sing? Evie Boy's still going to try it out when it comes to home video. You still get your videos on VHS tapes, cassettes? You got more cred than me. EB says, hopefully the Batman sequel is handled a little better. Have you seen The Penguin Show on HBO Max? Alright, last wager. So now that I've done it once, I'm going to go for an A rank, not even an S, but still A. 2 minutes have begun. Bet amazing. And bet against Third Bruno. Because he's gonna wager the most points, so you might as well bet against Third Bruno. Yeah, Evie Boy did not even know about the Penguin Show until people started raving about it. So I think that was the second level, the more 3D level, that tripped me up the most. This is from Generations, right? Did you guys hear the never mind. I associate that with Metal Gear Solid 2's boss theme. But it's not like it originated there, man. What do you call this genre? Fast-fi? Fast lo-fi? Yeah, Third Bruno thinks that this, uh-oh. What, this second island might take more attempts to get, an S rank. Off to a bad start. Well, it's an A. It's not bad. Technically, it is a good start. Because technically, it just means... Alright, this is where I kept falling. So I'm gonna approach this, as they say in the dictionary, gingerly. Do. Just getting the timing down with this. Oh, that was the main problem area before. Now this music sounds just like that N64 racing game that I had, Top Gear Rally. That had, you know, that expensive sounding music that's kind of depressing but enjoyable simultaneously. Didn't fall at all that time. Wow, Third Bruno saw that no one voted no, even though Third Bruno voted yes. What's the opposite of a bonus? Snooze, anti-bonus, because people snoozed. Oh, what the... Going upstairs. Third Bruno, no, I mean, I can't do also voted yes. LOL. Oh, you thought Bruno would vote no? It's not too bad so far. Don't jinx it. Finishes the level. Keo forgot to vote. That's what happens when you get up for a bit. Cyberspace. Cyberspace. How did I miss that? Oh, please make it, man. Never had a doubt. Matty Wachowski style. But there's always next week, says the Third Bruno. Sounds like you got no, no long work days. What, this coming week? And you aced the test for the training course you took this week, by the way. Very cool. Congrats. You're saying it wasn't as brutal as you expected. Always a good feeling. Yeah, now I actually just was informed that I have a vacation that I will lose if I don't use it by the end of the year. So I'm going to have a week off. I still need to, but it can pretty much be any time in November or December. So yeah, I've been thinking about when to use it, especially if I can, you know, in part strategize when I take that to account for what video projects that I'll be working on. And then, you know, I would certainly like to do more bonus streams that week. Happiness. Damn it. Almost had a pretty cool kid's shortcut. But yeah, I totally forgot about the idea of vacation because they actually don't give you any vacation until you hit your 1-year anniversary, at which time they give you a year's worth at once, which is just a way of saying that it doesn't accrue during your first year, but once you pass the 1-year milestone, they give you a year's worth, and from that point on, it accrues. And that was a boring explanation that I just provided. But sometimes you gotta be factually accurate across the board. So yeah, I'm gonna have a week off or so, which is awesome. Go to Sanctuary Clouds, hear your family, and then you leave. Nothing like a forced vacation confirms I can too. Yeah, Third Bruno's work also has one of those use or lose leaves. But you've not been long enough there to get to that point. You barely have any time left once the year ends. Gah, typos. At least there was no typos in your typo report. Oh, what the... 8-Bit Sonic 2, where's JJ and Wonder Woman? Oh boy. That was almost deadly. That was where I fell last time. Going up. A shortcut I missed. I love doing jumps up to these slopes, man. Going up the slope, you boost, you jump, you're airborne, baby. Just like Sonic has always been able to do in real life. Just go somewhere useful. Yeah, very useful, the end. Oh, no! You... Dude, I almost went over that mother flower. We're rounding the end. Icantu says, most companies want people to take off their time these days. To avoid lost productivity from mental health problems. Wow, that's more generous than the American frame of mind on the topic. I say that in a very vague, joking way, but... So is that the current talk in business culture? To say that, you know, people are going to have mental health issues if they work too long, you know, uninterrupted with no vacations? I mean, there is something to that. I just am a little bit more cynical about American business managers. And that's to say nothing of my business. My business manager is a joy to work with. And my business manager whipped up a few prospective topics and is ready to greenlight them, pending community discussions surrounding this video. Am I going the right way? The finger snaps. My favorite. Wonder if I'm beating EB Boy. Assuming EB did another run. I think this is the final stretch. Do snap. Do snap. Let's get out of here. Do. That's just aquatic ambience, right? Alright, B. JJ's curious who this business manager is. Yeah, Eevee Boy also has a user lose zeitgeist. I'm gonna be. Sweet. Well, I lost the wager, but I think there was nothing on the line with the wager. So, let's jump right into I Can't Do Song Request. As I pay out the... No, I'll just refund it. At least your points get refunded, Third Bruno. Yeah, I Can't Do says it might be an Australian thing. I Can't Do knows people who work in human resources. And they're more serious these days about making sure people take time off. So, to say nothing of Australia, the only cynical possibility I would consider is that... So one problem that happens at business, and this actually happened at the last medical coding company that I worked for before I became a Sonic guy, they actually switched over to the semi-controversial unlimited vacation model. Okay? And the reason, and I'll talk about unlimited shortly, but actually, let me make sure I save my... Because the problem that they were looking to fix is that they don't like it when someone accumulates a ton of paid time off, but then they don't use it so that when they quit the job, they have to pay the employee for all that unused time. So, unlimited PTO is kind of a solution for that. Eevee Boy says one more. What do you got? One more cyberspace level. Today's footage courtesy of Just John 43. JJ says getting unpaid holiday pay is pretty cool, but you wouldn't recommend overworking oneself. So yeah, I won't go on a tangent about unlimited PTO, but basically the premise of it is that it's of course not technically unlimited. The idea is that they're a little bit looser about it, but they're still keeping track, and they're only going to approve a certain amount of days, and then they try to market to you and say, oh, you guys will love the unlimited PTO system, because sometimes you just have a year where this friend gets married, and a month later that friend, right? You're in a bunch of wedding parties. We'll let you go above the typical amount, but yeah. Unlimited PTO, the general verdict on it is that the employee loses. And it's because you lose the idea of accrued time. All right. Song request from the musical mind of I Can't Do. Bop, 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 bop. Well, hopefully you can figure out what console this is pretty quick. I think I know what it is. And let me know if this audio sounds good. I'm not sure if this sounds more echoey than it should be. Yeah, I Cantu said that Australia has this cultural thing called a sickie, where it's generally understood that you can take one sick day at random, with no explanation. Yeah, is that one per year? JJ has that too. Yeah, I mean, we also have personal day, which is, I suppose, basically that. Evie Boy just got a sickie added to his job benefits. Now, Hat Kid said DOS. So you think this music is generated on a DOS computer sound chip? That's a guess. Yeah, JJ says, yeah, you get one per year, and it's no questions asked. Don't ask, don't tell. If you're staying home to play Shadow Generations on day one, we will not even ask. Yup, JJ footage. JJ sponsored the live video footage of me right now. How about that? Yeah, I've at least heard of this game, and I'm surprised no one's getting it right off the bat. But maybe if you want to drop a hint, maybe I can too. Yeah, JJ says he's the business manager. That's my. I Cantu says, should I? Yes, you should guess what the song is, because that's the name of the game. I Cantu has the hint. It's from a 90s console. Evie Boy has no idea what this is. Kyo says Mega Drive. Evie Boy says Jaguar.
I had to sit back and...
Alright, I Cantu confirms it is indeed the Mega Drive Genesis. Hat Kid says Lion King, which is not it. Today's footage is going to be courtesy of Long Play Archive, so that's a major hint. There's gameplay for this on Long Play Archive. Yeah, I was able to at least recognize this was Genesis tune. Alright, I Cantu has a bigger hint. Alright, so does Kyo, have you known what it is all along? Yeah, no, it's not Castle or World of Illusion. But I Cantu does say it's the same series. Big hint. I guess people don't know about the other game. Alright, why don't I show some content? Let's see if you can figure out what it is based on... How about, as a subversion, I'll show you the credits first. Isn't that a cool subversion I came up with? And it's not Mickey Mania, as JJ just guessed. Here's the credits. Thank you, Donald. Keo says, oh, Quackshot. How about that? Wow, what a ripoff of Sonic. They're in a plane. Sonic trademarked planes. Alright, Sega Blue logo. What was that little speck? Oh, he's lighting a match. That's funny. It's got the cast opening text crawl. Nice. Just like the other one. Keo didn't play this one. iCan't2 got Keo good. Yeah, iCan't2 is surprised you thought Quackshot was widely known. You know, I think that I was not aware of Quackshot until I did... I think it was the Sega Genesis sequels retrospective. Because we included one of the Castle of Illusion. Maybe it was World of Illusion. And yeah, when I was doing those, I would listen to YouTube content to get a baseline education on each game. The plunger. Is that your main attack in this game? To recruit kids to go to trade high schools. You know, vocational high schools. Where you fix pipes with plunges. Is he playing a Game Boy? Interesting. JJ had a PS1 Quackshot game for what it's worth. iCan't2 says, this is the first non-linear game iCan't2 ever played. Wow, so this is like an open-world, Souls-like Quackshot game? Skip ahead to the gameplay. Too much dialogue. Here in Duckburg. Oh, you can block their machine guns with your plungers. You play as a duck. Keo says, there's a 0% chance you're gonna get a Castle or World of Illusion past Keo. Keo played those so much back in the day. Okay, iCan't2 says, you can pick the levels out of order, but some levels require items from others. So it's kind of like Mega Man. If a level requires a certain item and you don't have it, will it tell you? Because Hat in Time at least gives you the courtesy heads up to say, hey, you actually will need an item you don't have. Do you want to go anyway? It will let you go if you want to, but it tells you can't actually complete it. Keo ought to play this sometime. Yeah, especially with your extensive illusion experience on your resume. Nice. iCan't2 says, thankfully, they cut out the backtracking by having a good checkpoint system. Dude, everyone is receiving a plunger in this game. Even the burbs. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Keo says you get different routes depending on if you're solo Mickey, solo Donald, or co-op as both. Nice. Another, like we were saying before with McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure. And at least what other game were we talking about had that? Oh yeah, Freedom Plan. Now this was developed by Sega proper, right? Let me confirm that. iCan't2 confirms World of Illusion is indeed a great game. And iCan't2 loved playing the co-op with iCan't2 sisters. Is one person primary and one person secondary? And the camera follows the primary? Let's see. Quackshot Genesis. Developed and published by Sega themselves. No nonsense. No third parties. In May 1991, Sega presented this game at the good old classic romantic Consumer Electronics Show. It was released as part of a bundle called the Disney Collection for Genesis alongside Castle of Illusion. Was World not out yet? There was also a port in Japan as part of the Sega Ages I Love Mickey Mouse. Wow, get a load of this, JJ. In the UK, Quackshot was the top-selling Mega Drive game upon release. Climbing to the top of the chats. Some jerk from IGN criticized the controls, calling them floaty. Has he never played Super Metroid? And noted the difficulty in executing precision jumps, explaining that it's far too easy to over-undershoot a narrow column and slip to your doom. Freaking baby, you sound like ABGN. Alright, I Can't Do explains that World of Illusion's co-op is not a Sonic and Tails type of deal. Both players have to contribute equally. Alright, I Can't Do recommends the Stray Fox video on the Illusion series for anyone interested in this game. And I was a Stray Fox patron for a while. It was one of the last patron pledges that I had to let go of. But of course, there's one Patreon pledge that I have not and will not let go of. And that's, of course, to Cyber Shell. Someone by the alias Cyber Shell gets money from me on a monthly basis. But make no mistake, that IGN jerk, Levi Buchanan, should run for president, did praise the game's graphics and animation as excellent. And of the music, he said it was pleasing. We've got this ancient Egyptian tomb level, just like Sonic Blast. That's how you know it's a good game. So yeah, we are going to hop on the racetrack tonight. We may very well have fewer combatants than our average session, but that's alright. Alright. You can play as Tails. Pardon me. Oh, so impolite for me to yawn on camera. Yeah, Hat Kid Sam was wondering if JJ was talking about Donald Duck going Quackers. Yeah, maybe that's the PS1 game JJ mentioned. I Can't Do says Disney games from this era always looked good. They were very protective of their IP. And what better development studio to, do Disney and his characters justice? Sega. Pardon me. Plunger and popcorn. Quite the inventory. Now I just noticed there's that temper meter. Is that your health? Oh, no. Well, maybe power is your health. How does the temper mechanic work? Does he get more and more ticked off? Da-da. Da-da. And this is just called Room 1. Is this the first level of the game? I mean, it does sound like it could be in this kind of Egyptian tomb environment. Thank you for the good luck wishes, Evie boy. I'm sure we'll see you next time, and enjoy the monster trucks doing crazy mid-air tricks. I mean, that's part of the gig, right? Monster trucks going off of jumps. Do they do flips in mid-air, monster trucks, nowadays? That's a pretty deluxe slide move. Did you see how long he slid? Can you just slide indefinitely? Alright, Icantu says that you hear this music about at a level halfway through the game or so. Oh, you can use those aquatic ruin boss style? That's cool. So those plungers can stick into brick surfaces with enough, suction energy, what's the word? Pressure? I don't know. That it can support Donald Duck's full body weight. Alright, Icantu has found that it's in the latter half of the Maharaja level. Wow, Sam says that Castle of Illusion is his #1 favorite Sega game. You like it even more than Shenmue? Wow. But yeah, we're just about winding down the stream now, everybody. So I want to say thanks for tuning in. Next week is gonna have streams, just like every week. The one thing I do know that I want to do is more Chaos Ring Seminar and Knuckles Chaotix. And of course I'll have to pick a wager to do with JJ, cleansing the palate of my disastrous Sonic 4 performance the other day. And also maybe Sonic Riders. I would like another chance on stream of beating the Wavebird level. And beyond that, I have no idea. It's probably too soon to do another Hat in Time check-in. But believe me, it's tempting. At the very least, we'll do it the week after that. That was fun playing with Hat Kid and Prism the other day. So much of this reminds me of Treasure games, but it's not Treasure, it's Sega. Evie Boy says Halo. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna do more Halo streams on a mainline, streaming. I would do a bonus stream of it, but the complicating factor is that, amazingly, you can only have one save file. So... And I was actually playing a little bit last night. It wasn't a live stream, but I was streaming to Discord. And Hat Kid Sam popped in for a little while I was playing Super Metroid. He saw me defeat the deep golden statue very promptly. Yeah, Icantu is going to have to request more Ape Escape music to convince me to play that game at some point. Yeah, because there's no Ape Escape Re-Pac remaster, right? And yeah, Icantu, I thought of you when I was reminded about Ape Escape. When Astrobot was the talk of the town. Yeah, and Icantu, Evie Boy is also big on Ape Escape. We were talking about it on voice chat a few weeks back. It's an essential part of Evie Boy's nostalgic gaming library. Keo thinks Ape Escape is too slow-paced for me. Why? Because I play too many Blue Hedgehog runny games where you're running around. But yeah, everybody, it's climbing up to 7:30, so I'm going to sign off now and set up the SRB2 kart lobby. But I'm going to eat before I hop on, so feel free to hop on and warm up. Score reset will be at 8. There might not be a ton of people tonight, and that's quite all right. So Icantu, so glad that you popped in. Look forward to seeing you around. Third Bruno, have a great night. Keo, look out for me on the track, because I'm good at that game. Evie Boy, I hope you come back with a good story about a backflip that a monster truck does. Hat Kid Sam, see you around. Jack Griffith, thanks for tuning in over on YouTube. And if anyone else is watching on YouTube, have a good one. JJ, enjoy the rest of your excursion with Wonder Woman. I Can't Kyo. And everyone else watching out there. Thanks for popping in. I'll see you next week for another week in the zone. This has been Alex Yard broadcasting from Massachusetts, 91.2 FM. Turn it up. This is the AYZ Alex Yard Zone, baby. Playing all the top hits without the rap. That was the tagline on WPLJ in New York, New Jersey. I don't know what my point is. I'm gonna go heat up my butter chicken now, and once I'm fueled up, I'm gonna do some manual aiming with my spike balls. Spike balls are kind of the equivalent green shell. They require very deliberate use. And you know what they say, Alex does things good deliberately. Wow, that was a non-tent bit, and I'm sorry. Good night. I'll see you on the racetrack. Goodbye for now. And check out those World Castle of Illusion Quackshot